Hi, how is everyone doing? I have another movie review out, and for this, it's the Young Washington movie uh, by Angel Studios, directed by John Irwin. And I really was surprised by this movie. I wasn't expecting it to be something that I would really like. I just, this is a storyline that, you haven't seen a lot of a young Washington when he's working with the Virginia militiamen in the French and Indian War. Like, this is a different side of Washington than you've only read in the history books. And I was like, kind of like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it could work. But when I saw the trailers, I started to like, okay, this might be really good. I like a good historical epic. You don't see those a lot nowadays. You had a lot of those in the late 90s, early 2000s that were really well done. And, but now, Young Washington is the real deal. You gotta check it out. It has, great action, great drama, period appropriate, costuming, and, how the characters, talked. I mean, it's not one to one, but it does a good job of, retaining that. And yeah, the dialogue was good. The yeah, the battle scenes were well done, and the actor who plays young George Washington was really good. And it really hits all the points of his younger life, with him being a kid and wanting to be famous, wanting to, you know, uh, be like this famous guy in Virginia. And, he kind of learns how to, be a gentleman with his half brother Lawrence. And his half brother Lawrence was also in the military, working under the British Crown. And so he gains a love for that through his half brother. And the thing about George Washington, many people forget, is that he had no problem with the crown, with British rule. He actually wanted to be part of the royal military. Like, was obsessed with it, wanted to be a part of it. But they always looked down on him, the other soldiers and people higher up in that in the military, and they just said no. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're part of the militia of Virginia. You're not. You're nothing. So, and there's even one scene in this movie where he's talking with a high-ranking officer, and George Washington has like he gets the role of major and colonel, but that's nothing compared to the Royal Marines, the Royal British soldiers. And the officer tells them, it doesn't matter if you were a general, I still outrank you because I'm royalty. Um, and so, yeah, and that kind of, sours Washington and kind of leads him closer to where we see him, where he is, constructing the plans for the Declaration of Independence and to, for the Revolutionary War and being part of the Founding Fathers. It's just that little thing of like disrespect that he sees with the British and his fellow countrymen that makes him decide, okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch. This is not great at all. Because he has a love of Virginia, and that is echoed through the movie, and I really liked that. It's what makes him keep fighting. It's what makes him persevere. And in the movie, and just like you've read in the history books, Washington wasn't great. He faced a lot of difficulty. He lost a lot, and yeah, he wasn't the best military mind at the time, but he gradually became a good soldier and a great tactician. It just took time, and you see that, and I think that's true in life. You got to persevere if you want to be great. And for young Washington, he always wanted to be great. He always wanted to be seen. He wanted to be famous in Virginia. And yeah, I thought the actors were really good as well. Sir Ben Kingsley is in this movie. Also, Andy Serkis. He was really good in this movie. I really loved both those actors. That's what convinced me to go check out this movie when I saw the trailers. I was like, wait, these two are in it? okay, the script must have been really good for them to get these two parts. And yeah, it was really good. The music was all period appropriate. Um, yeah, the score was really good. And reminds me of a movie that, Ridley Scott would have done in the early 2000s, like during like the stuff with Gladiator and Kingdom of Heaven, like Black Hawk Down. Like this is something that he would have made. And yeah, I just thought this movie was really good and just a surprise. And I recommend everyone check it out. It's not a political movie. It's about the formation, like the early, seeds of America being built. And that's what it's all about. It's not anything political. It is just a really good story of a man that wants to be great and is willing to die for it and to help his fellow countrymen. And I really love this movie, and yeah, this is my highest recommendation. I urge you guys to go check it out. Check out Young Washington, and let me know in the comments what you guys thought of it. If it hit the good points of what you read about him in history, did it nail those? I thought it did, and the actor who played his half brother Lawrence, very good as well. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the movie. I'm curious to know, and yeah, overall, a big surprise for me, and yeah, definitely check this out. This movie might be in my top 10 this year. Yeah, it's that good. So go check it out. All right, guys. Later. Bye.